Hey everybody. Today is January 17th, 2012, and starting in a few minutes, well a couple minutes here, Wikipedia is going to begin a protest against a new SOPA bill that's trying to get passed. For a whole 24-hour period on January 18th, Wikipedia is going to black out their website. And I found this information on Facebook. A friend shared this information to the home feed, and I just happened to see it. So, we're going to tell you some information about SOPA. Many websites out there oppose SOPA. SOPA stands for Stop Online Piracy Act, and is an act that is intended on stopping all piracy on the internet. And it does this by several ways. For one thing, it requires your ISP to blacklist any infringing site, or any major infringing site, I should say, any major rogue site. Let's say, for example, the Pirate Bay, Demonoid, or any other major site like that. And it doesn't stop there either. Here's a big reason why sites such as Facebook, YouTube, Yahoo, and many others out there, including Google, are heavily opposing this bill. The thing about the SOPA bill is it gives the government the right to control the internet. For example, let's say on YouTube somebody uploads a video with infringing content, or content that seems infringing by Hollywood. With this bill, it'll give the government the right to completely shut down the website. It can either shut it down completely or disable all revenue sharing going to the site. Well, actually, in this case, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is the person who reports the infringing content. And from doing that, the site can be more or less disabled, or have ad revenue disabled. It can just badly hurt any website. So let's say somebody uploads a video to YouTube and has infringing content. Technically, by this new law, YouTube.com could be shut down. It's more or less what it seems like. And many sites out there, like I was saying, like Google, Yahoo, YouTube, Facebook, are against this. And of course, as you might be able to tell, Wikipedia is also against it, along with Mozilla and many others. I mean, what's the point of passing a bill when most of the people on the internet don't like it anyway? I mean, if a bill is that bad off, they need to really seriously reconsider it. Now, currently, as of right now, there is a certain tool on the internet. It's called the DMCA. It was passed in 1998. It's the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and it gives copyright holders the ability to be able to tell sites to take down infringing content, while at the same time creating a safe harbor for websites. Let's say you upload a video to YouTube and it actually receives a DMCA takedown notice, not the content ID thing, but an actual takedown notice where you get a copyright strike on your account. That more or less is, let's say, for example, Sony Music Entertainment or Warner Music Group or whoever finds a video with music that they don't like to have in the video, or is infringing their rights or whatever they call it, and they send a takedown notice, and YouTube takes it down. And of course, the sites are required to take down the infringing content to ensure that they have a safe harbor. But with this new law is just absolutely ridiculously crazy. So let's go ahead and see how we get here. Here we go. Imagine a world without free knowledge. For over a decade, we have spent millions of hours building the largest encyclopedia in human history. Right now, the U.S. Congress is considering legislation that could fatally damage the free and open internet. For 24 hours to raise awareness, we're blacking out Wikipedia. So right now, you cannot access Wikipedia. And the purpose of this here is to inform its users of what can happen if the SOPA Act is passed. Anything on the internet, if it is considered as infringing or whatever, can be blacklisted to where you can access it. Now, of course, I don't really like Wikipedia because, in a previous video I explained about how they really mistreated me when I tried to update the Magic Jack webpage. But they're actually doing a pretty good thing by informing the users on the internet about what can happen if this bill gets passed. And like I was saying, Mozilla has done this. They've done similar things. Many other sites have done it too. Heck, if Q Computer Company had a website other than the Facebook page, I would black it out for at least one day. So anyways, let's go ahead and look up SOPA right quick on Google. Let's pull up a web page about it. You'll find many articles about this. So here we go. SOPA protest. Stop SOPA. And of course, if we try to go to Wikipedia, it still does go. But if you go to their main site, it says it's being blacked out. I'm sure this here will eventually get blacked out, but this is the Wikipedia page. It tells you some information about this. And you'll find many websites, such as the Electronic Frontier Foundation, talking about this a lot. And here's a good example. Look at Google. It blacklisted their logo. See now, is it really a good idea to pass a law when many big companies on the internet are against it? I say no. I think this law needs to be tore down and restarted from scratch. If you want to change the policing laws of the internet for copyright infringement, do it a different way. I mean, I personally think the DMCA works okay. They just need to do some adjustments to it to stop misuse. And more or less by DMCA misuse, what I'm talking about there is more or less, let's say for example, somebody finds a YouTube video they don't like, and if they can actually work up a nice enough fake takedown notice, the video can be taken down. That's the defective side of the DMCA. Anyways, I'm about finished ranting. I'm tired. Anyways, now some information about SOPA and how the big companies on the internet seem to dislike it, which I don't blame one bit. Anyways, any questions or comments, feel free to ask.